Hey Libra, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome. I have not been doing videos, but I am beginning again to do a lot more videos and stuff on YouTube, and I will also be doing more readings, extra bonus card readings on my Patreon. So if you would like to donate to the channel, if this helped you, please do so. Give me a like, a thumbs up, post a comment if this was helpful for you. And if you want more content, please go to my Patreon and sign up there. I do new moon and full moon meditations. But this is going to be Libra's reading for the month of September. So I'm going to be doing a monthly reading for every sign moving forward, giving back to the community a little bit. And so for Libra, we're going to call in Archangel Michael to be protected during this reading from anyone or anything. Anybody that's watching, may they be protected. And we are going to I'm going to ask to be a conduit, and thanks Spirit for allowing me to be a conduit today to help you understand what it is that you need, what it is that you're needing to see for the month, and anything that's needing to come through for you, my viewer. Okay, so what does the month hold for Libra this month? Ooh, okay, we got the Nine of Swords reversed and the Hanged Man. Okay, what do you need to be aware of, Libra, this month? What do you need to be aware of this month? Ooh, the Two of Swords reversed. Okay, what is your lesson, or what are you working through this month, Libra? This guy wants to come out. Oh, there's two of them. Judgment reversed and the High Priestess upright. All right, and what is your higher self asking for this month, Libra? What is your higher self asking for this month in September? Ooh. All right, we'll take it. The Wheel of Fortune. And then what is your spirit guidance for this month, Libra? Libra, what is your spirit guidance for this month? Ooh, that's too many, Spirit. Let's keep it down to one or two. What is the spirit guidance for Libra this month? What is the spiritual guidance for Libra this month? Again, they're trying to give me an avalanche of cards. What is the spiritual guidance for Libra this month? There we go. Sorry, my chair's a little squeaky. Prince of Pentacles. All right, so I'm going to put this deck aside. So where we're starting this month of September is, what does the month hold for you energetically, Libra? So we have the Nine of Swords reversed and the Hangman upright. So what I'm getting here, dear Libra, what I'm getting here is you're coming out of a state of illusion, of a state of, maybe you have been holding yourself in your own kind of like daydream or nightmare or illusion where you haven't been completely honest with yourself. And you're starting to come out of that darkness. That's usually what this card, the Nine of Swords, represents, is like this self-made vortex of illusion. And it keeps you down. It's really usually kind of like dense energy that it's like because you're living from a place of not truth. But being reversed, I feel like you're coming out of that. I feel like you're exiting this cycle and you're entering the Hanged Man, which is a card of really new perspectives, new beginnings. It is a 12, and so 1 plus 2 comes into 3, which the 9 is usually an ending of cycles with the Nine of Swords here, and then a 3 being the Trinity. Like, you have everything that you need. You're unifying mind, body, and spirit, and you're coming out of a place of illusionment or disillusionment, and now you're coming into being able to see things clearly. I don't know if you can see with the Hangman. There's a little dragonfly up here, at the top, and dragonflies really signify our ancestors. They're an animal spirit that allows us to reconnect back to our ancestors, to reconnect back to the spiritual realm, and those that are here to help us not only grow from, you know, our bondage and out of generational, you know, lineage and generational trauma, but we're really being asked right now on the planet to like heal our generational trauma. We're being asked to make different choices than our ancestors did, and to make different choices from our trauma responses, our triggers, the things that you know held us in bondage, in a state of ultimate disillusionment, you know, in a state of illusion that is not true, where we were covered by veils. Now it's like we're seeing clearly, but the world doesn't really exist in the way that we thought it does. So it's like everything's kind of being turned on its head this month for you, I think, dear Libra. And I think it's really beautiful. Moving into new perspectives and moving into a state of truth, like I think this is going to be really big for you. So what are you in need of? What do you need to be aware of this month? Libra, you got the Two of Swords reversed. So usually this is based on a decision that you need to make, but I feel like you're already making it, or it is going to be brought to you in the near future, a decision that you have to make. So either you haven't gotten it quite yet, or you've already made the decision is what I'm getting. So what do you need to be aware of is this decision, and what is your lesson, or what are you working on this month? I feel like this is going to play into it. So the Judgment reversed and the High Priestess. Really trust your intuition, and what this this decision may have to deal with is something dealing with the court system, something with a contract, possibly with work, getting married, going into something where it's a very big commitment. We are going to be going into Mercury retrograde at the end of the month on the 26th, September 26th. So make sure you don't sign any contracts past the 26th, okay? We go from, I think, the 26th to the 18th of October, if I'm not mistaken, for Mercury retro. And while we're in Mercury retro, it's not a time to sign contracts. It's not a time to buy electronics. It's not a time to invest a lot of money in electronics or any sort of big purchases that have to deal with communication, with technology. Really avoid doing any, like, if you're going to do any of that, do it at the beginning of the month. And anything that's coming up with this contract, I feel like it's not quite into fruition yet. How this is reversed, that decision you need to make, I feel like it is coming based on this. And if you look at it, it's like an archangel coming down, really playing this flute of truth, and then these hands are praying, but it was in the reverse, and we have the High Priestess upright. And the High Priestess is really all about going behind what the logical mind thinks, going behind what other people are telling you, outside influences are telling you, and really listen to your instincts and intuition. I just did a video on my Instagram talking about how to initiate and engage and utilize ultimately your internal navigation system, using your heart and your body as a compass and a barometer to make your choices based from your soul's innate truth. So go check that out. It's my latest post, but that is really what you are going to be working on this month, Libra. Finalizing, I feel like some of you may be finalizing maybe some sort of court case, maybe a lawsuit, or something big, some big contract is going to come in and be signed, and you're going to have to make a decision based on how to utilize that. But really trust your instincts, dear Libra, this month. Listen to whether or not you have a gut instinct, whether or not you get a download through a dream, whether or not you listen in your body in some way, shape, or form to something that feels light and expansive and makes you want to lean forward to the yes. Really pay attention to the pings, to the messages, to the things that are coming into your consciousness from a higher place, right? Not what somebody's telling you, but instinctually what lands is truth, okay? And so what is your higher self asking for this month? The Wheel of Fortune. Something's going to be really changing in your physical reality for the better. The Wheel of Fortune always, spins to the good. When it's upright, it means something good's going to happen. When it's reversed, it means usually you're on the downfall, like something, I don't want to say negative because nothing is good or bad, it just is, but it also leads to your soul's evolution. So it may be something that's a hard lesson that has to be learned, but this is upright. So I'm seeing that you're going to come up on top with whatever this is. If you are going through a legal case or a legal battle, just know that I think you are going to come out on top here. You are going to be in the green or in the black, right? You are going to be making the right decision, whatever that is. So be really cognizant of this. Whenever we get major arcana, so you have the Hanged Man, you have the High Priestess, you have Judgment reversed, and the Wheel of Fortune. You have 5 major arcana cards right at the very beginning of our reading. So this is big stuff. Something big is going to be changing in your life. And I feel like this is going to lead to not only more abundance, but more blessings, more prosperity, more opportunities. I just feel like a lot of things are going to be clearing for you the more that you can choose from your innate truth and see things from a different perspective, not through this perspective of the veil of the 3D reality that we've been in, but this newer perspective that you have come into, the new innate truth that you're learning how to navigate. The more that you use that, the more you are going to be blessed, the more good is going to come into your reality, and the more this Wheel of Fortune is just going to continue to give to you. And so what is the spiritual guidance for you this month? We got the Prince of Pentacles reversed. So the Pentacle suit is actually all about your physical reality, right? It's about your earthly possessions and the things that you possess on the earthly plane, whether that is your job and your work, whether that is money and finances, abundance, your home, your actual relationships, all those things. It's like you're coming into, I feel like you're going to be coming into a new state of autonomy, if that makes sense. It's like you're coming back into your true resonance. You're coming out of this illusionment. You're moving out of the veil, and you're coming into a completely different way of working in the world, of actually being in the world. Of course, this wasn't upright, so I feel like you are becoming this. You are coming into it. There's something to be said where it's like you're going to have new legs to work with almost, right? So you learning how to utilize these legs, how to stand upon them and allow them to grow stronger. So even this could be like a tree, a newly planted tree, and it's like we have to let the roots grow at this point, right? It's not a baby seedling of a tree, it's more mature, but it also being planted in a new spot, being planted in a new reality. Ultimately, it's got to get its roots, right? You have to get stronger in your standing, in your innate truth. This High Priestess here with your intuition, the stronger you get there and the more blessings and opportunities come in, the more you are going to be kind of like tooting your own horn, right? One thing is, I will say this, is don't get too cocky about all the things that are lining up for you. Allow yourself to stay very, very humble, and even if you are tooting your own horn, do that silently and to yourself. Do that from a place of just like gratitude of how far you've come, how much work you've done, how much you have realized, and what you're stepping into, right? Share this with your closest companions, you know, the people that are there to really, really support you. Nobody that's going to judge you or knock you down. But remember to do this from a place of really of sincerity, right? Of just like, man, I'm proud of myself. Like from where I was a couple months ago or a year ago to where I am now, like I gotta say I'm making some really good strides and I'm really happy with how my life is turning out, you know? So that is what is in store for you, Libra, for the month of September. I'm going to pull a messages card for you. Let's see here. All right, so what message does Libra need to hear this month? Ooh. Hope in motion. Faith, move forward with confidence, release and receive, rejoice, light the way. So you are going to be hope in motion this month. I love that. How amazing. You are literally going to be moving into a state of hope and moving with faith, moving forward with confidence. You're releasing and receiving, you're rejoicing, and you are lighting the way for the people in your life that, you know, maybe couldn't or maybe used to see how you see. And so this could be old friends, old co-workers, you know, and as they see the changes that you're making, they're going to see that it's possible. And, you know, if you do have any people that are kind of trying to bring you down because you don't vibe with them anymore, just know that that you're ascending, you're up leveling, and this is a really good thing. And a lot of times we don't vibe with the people that we used to vibe with at that same frequency. When we're up leveling, we tend to trigger people around us because the more you live in your authentic truth, the more you're going to trigger other people that are living in their bullshit, okay? So I just got these cards. They are, what are they called again? The Wild Crystal Deck. So I just got these cards and I'm going to pull a card for Libra for the crystal that will best support you this month. What is the most supportive gemstone for Libra in September? Spirit. These are really sticky. I just got them. All right. What is the most supportive gemstone for Libra this September? Well, this one wanted to stick to my hand. Agate. Look how beautiful these are. They're like watercolors. Okay, so it's a balancing stone. Agate comes in many colors and variations, each with their own specialties and uses. As a whole, this stone group is known to be calming and relaxing to the body. It is said to be a great balancer and is popular for use in relieving stress and toning down anxious energy. Carry agate on your travels as it can be a powerful protection stone. And then I love how it has the cleaning and care instructions and then associations. So it is associated with the astrological sign Gemini. Its herbs and plants are fern, star anise, yarrow, and vervain. And the element and planet that rule agate are Earth, Moon, Mercury. And then the chakras are throat, crown, and base chakras. All right, and so the history and lore and ritual of agate says in ancient times, agate was revered as an amulet or talisman. In the 1800s, wearers of an eye agate were believed to be protected from the evil eye by taking on the watchfulness of their guardians. It is said magicians could use agate to divert a storm. Pliny the Elder believed the stone made a person agreeable and gave them the favor of God. So, I mean, it really does make sense, especially from your reading. And if you want to be favorable with that Wheel of Fortune and you want to be protected, grab yourself some agate, wear it around, stick it in your pocket, carry it with you, and cleanse it often. All right, dear Libra, I hope that helped. Again, if this was super helpful, please pass it along, share it. You can give a donation if you'd like. They're not required, but always grateful for them, and please give me a like and comment if this was helpful. All right, have a great September. Ciao.